been that obsessed about something that you wanted and, would go to any lengths to get it, like a dog with a bone, no matter what people are telling you, you're like, no, I'm getting that thing. And did you get the thing after all of your antics? Hello and welcome to Tracy Mommy Reads. I am back again with another book review. Today, I'm going to be talking about the book Best Offer Wins. Best Offer Wins by Marisa Kashino. And this was her first book. This is a debut book from this author. And I was thoroughly impressed. Okay, let's get into it. First of all, the book is on its face. It's really about a couple, and the woman's way more invested, who are in search of their forever home. Okay, they are married and they lived in a little, house before that they sold, and they've been living in like a 1-bedroom cramped apartment, saving their money plus the money they got from selling their other house because they are ready to move into the next phase of their life, start their family, and this house is going to be where they have their children grow up, they host family and friends for the holidays, and their grandchildren come play in the backyard. It's all plotted out in the woman's mind, okay? And the main character, her name is Margot, and it has been 18 months and 11 lost bidding wars. So they've been in this little cramped apartment, which that in itself can drive somebody crazy, even if it's just two people living in there, literally being on top of each other, not having enough space and all this stuff. And it was meant to be just a temporary thing because they thought they were, they had a lot of money saved up and they thought that they'd be able to, bid on a house and it became theirs. Simple, easy peasy, because it was so easy selling their other home. But like the blurb says, it's been 18 months and they have lost 11 homes. They were outbidded on 11 homes. So Margot, she becomes a little desperate. She's just like, the more time passes, I'm getting older. I want to have multiple kids. This is like messing up all of our plans. Her husband, he doesn't see the urgency that she does, okay? But this woman becomes obsessed in the worst way. The book starts off, she gets a tip from their real estate agent that, hey, a house is about to come on the market. And, I can like jump on this as soon as it comes if you guys are interested. Here is the address, just pass by and, see what you think. But Margot, she wants to do more than that. She passes by and from the outside, it's like her dream house. Like, I'm sure she probably had a Pinterest board and that probably was the house. So she wants to like get out and do further investigation and see what's going on and everything. But here's the thing. Somebody still lives in that house, okay? So you can't just be, especially if they haven't even put it on the market yet, right? You can't be like looking through their windows or going to knock on their door asking to come in because they very much still live there. Because you never know. I mean, they could change their minds. Until that house is put on the market, then it's off the market. It's off limits. So, she starts doing too much because she does get a little peek in because they aren't home, and she can see like their kitchen and like the crown molding. She can see all these features from the window because we've driven around like some of the very big like mini mansions or McMansions or whatever in our like city. And I don't know why people that live in big houses like that, they don't usually like have their windows covered. The windows are either don't have any blinds or curtains, or the drapes or curtains are always open, so you can pretty much see straight inside their home. And Margot gets this view, and so now not only does it's in the best neighborhood with the best schools, it has the best curb appeal, and it looks good on the inside. She's convinced this is her house. But here's the thing. She is just so afraid that they're going to get outbid again. They've even raised their price. And I think they're like at 1.2 million. And they're getting outbid. So she just doesn't want that to happen. So she goes on a quest and she basically starts stalking the people that live there, you know, trying to put herself in their lives or come across their paths, you know, organically or by coincidence when everything is orchestrated by her, because she doesn't want them to put the house on the market. She wants to like get in with them so that maybe she could just say, hey, me and my husband will buy your house, so you don't have to do all that paperwork and do all that stuff. But things, you know, best laid plans, things do not go the way that Margot has planned. The homeowners are just like mortified when they learn like who she is and what she's been doing to try to get access to their house. And you would think, okay, let me stop before I go too far, before I get arrested, before, you know. No, Margot, she wants a house come hell or high water. And she starts doing the most. Even her husband is like, press pause. Like, we can just wait or stay here in this apartment or find us another house, but you're doing too much. And her obsession, it starts to not only start a rift between the two of them, but her job is suffering, and you know, like her friendships. It's just crazy how she does not let it go. And when we get to the almost the end of this book, and you just see the lengths at which Margot goes, like when you thought, okay, she almost got caught. She done. No, she not. No, because she didn't get caught. So that means, okay, I'm gonna keep going. I mean, it's just, you just really start to see in real time as you're reading how people can just like, the sanest of people who are seemingly sane can just lose their minds and become so fixated on something that they don't listen to reason, and they just will not stop until they get that thing that they want. And that's Margot. I mean, to the bitter end, there are a lot of, what do you call it? Collateral damage. Okay. And that's all I'm gonna say about that. Yeah. And I'm not even going to tell you, because you're going to have to read it yourself. Did she get the house or didn't she? Was it all for nothing? Or did it play out exactly how she anticipated? You're going to have to read Best Offer Wins to see what happened. This was such a great debut from this author. I'm looking forward to reading more of her work. This one was actually Book of the Month Club. One of the ones, remember I talked about how I had a stack over here. I think I'm down to 2. I think I had like maybe 5. Yeah, maybe I had 5 or 6. So I'm down to 2 over there, having read Best Offer Wins. But yeah, this one was so good. If you like fast-paced books, you know, books that kind of follow a character, there's like a character study, because you kind of learn why she was like that and why she was so obsessed. If you are someone who is into you know, real estate or decorating or all things home, I know it sounds crazy, but you probably would enjoy this book too, because there's so much of that talk and so much mention about, you know, things related to that world. I mean, because it's essentially about a woman trying to get a house. So it's a lot of that in there. And then also, if you are a person who likes to see the psychology of people and how they relate to other people when it comes to getting what they want, how they can be manipulative and those things. There's just so many themes like that running through this book. And as you can see, I mean, all my flags, it's not even like that long. Let me see how many pages are in this book. I want to say 260 something. 73, 273 pages. That's all it is. But it takes place over a short period of time, because we're talking about like a process because we don't get all 18 months of like when they couldn't get the house. We start off at a specific date and time and end at a specific date and time that probably, I don't even know if it's 6 months, 3 months, like how fast, if that long. It may not even be that long. So yeah, she was able to tell a really good story, very engaging story, create a crazy heroine in Margot. So yeah, kudos, job well done. If you have read Best Offer Wins, I would love to know your thoughts. And have you ever been that obsessed about something that you wanted and, you know, would go to any lengths to get it, you know, like a dog with a bone, no matter what people are telling you, you're like, no, I'm getting that thing. And did you get the thing after all of your antics? Let me know in the comments. Open up, okay? Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you like this video and go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And make sure that you share this video with your family and friends or anyone you think might enjoy my content. Thanks again, guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you next week. Bye.